The phrase levelling up has always been controversial. Originally part of the Conservative Party's 2019 manifesto, the idea is to close the gap between the South East and less prosperous areas of the UK.
It's simply wrong that individuals in communities in the North and the Midlands have limited life chances and fewer opportunities than those in London and the South East.
One part of levelling up is, of course, improving regional infrastructure. For that, the construction industry requires support, but are they getting what they need?
I would like to see more people come into the industry with a higher level of skill and training. I'd like to see more women in the industry. I'd like to have our industry reflect the wider society. So not quite yet. It's early days, and to actually change the amount of people that come into our industry will take a significant amount of time.
Last year, the government set out 12 levelling up missions to achieve by 2030. Just one of those was to significantly increase the number of people with high-quality skills training in each region. I asked Sean what he made of the government's progress.
I actually think the distribution of what the government spends in the construction industry needs to be more even. So we need to improve our infrastructure. That would include hospitals, roads, homes, education. We need more money invested in those areas.
Last week, the North received £583.1 million in order to level up. But with both the North East and Yorkshire and Humber receiving less money than London, questions have been asked about just how fairly that money has been divided.
Right, so...
When asked, this is what the Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, had to say.
What we're doing is investing in local communities across the country. Levelling up is about making sure people feel pride in the places they call home. It's about driving jobs and investment. That's what we're doing.
Huge investments have been made across the north of England, including £50 million for a new Northern Eden project in Morecambe and £20 million for a quayside regeneration in Gateshead. But do the people of the North feel they will actually benefit as a result? Do you think you've benefited from levelling up?
No. Yeah, they may have put some in Morecambe, 50 million, but that's to build a brand new thing that isn't there at the minute.
Well, the government really need to start caring, not just the government, local authorities as well. Because we run a food bank here, we're basically giving free food away, and we've got a lot of families struggling, and people actually willing to considering to take their own lives because they're struggling. That's not levelling up to me.
It just depends. If they put it in education and they put it in NHS, yeah, I would have benefited, but I don't think I benefited.
It's clear that money is definitely being invested here in the north of England, but only time will tell whether it will actually lead to levelling up. Sophie Reaper, GB News.